Hello there, Cougars. It's Mrs. Bellatash, and I wanted to read this book, Why Do Leaves Change Color? Because we've been learning a lot about leaves and trees, and I decided to be here near my fish. You haven't seen my fish tanks yet, so I wanted you to see my lovely goldfish. Hello, goldfish. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Why do leaves change color? And it's by Betsy Maestro. Why do leaves change colors? Oh, look at these beautiful, beautiful colors. Okay, look at the leaves. It's autumn and leaves are turning red and yellow, gold and brown. Each type of tree has its own kind of leaves. The colors of autumn leaves differ from tree to tree. Some oak leaves may be brown or yellow, while maple leaves may turn bright red. Hey, boys and girls, remember, that's a property. We can observe the leaves, and then a property of the leaves is a color. Leaves come in different sizes and shapes as well as colors. Hey, we know that. Some leaves are wide and others are narrow. Some have points, while others may be rounded. There's so many different shapes of leaves. Just a few weeks ago, all the leaves were green. Back in the spring, the tiny new leaves uncurled from their buds. The green color in the leaves helps them to absorb or hold sunlight. Chlorophyll gives the leaves their green coloring. Chlorophyll is a natural coloring called a pigment. Do you remember the song I said, roots, stem, and leaves? Roots drink up water, stem stands up tall, leaves make food. Well, the leaves make food through something called photosynthesis, and that's why they need to be green. That chlorophyll helps them, absorbs the sun's energy. Leaves are very important to the tree. They make a kind of sugar that is the tree's food. Leaves need sunlight, water, and air to make this food. The leaves work to feed the tree all summer long. The sugar is used by all parts of the tree: the leaves, branches, trunk, and roots. The food, or sugar, helps the tree to grow. And extra sugar is stored in the leaves. I did not know that extra sugar was stored in the leaves. That's interesting. In the fall, many things are changing. In many places, there is a change in the weather. There are changes in light and temperature. Inside the leaves, there are changes too. All of these changes bring about the beautiful colors of fall. In the fall, there are fewer hours of sunlight each day. The change in light tells the tree to get ready for winter. Winter is a time of rest for the tree. When winter comes, the tree will have to survive with less water and sunlight. So remember, I said it's kind of like the tree is hibernating. Okay, it looks like some of those leaves are falling off. The tree begins to get ready for its winter rest, for its kind of hibernation. It needs very little food now, and the leaves stop doing their work. The life of the leaves is almost at an end. The tree no longer needs them. When the leaves die, they fall from the tree, and this will happen slowly over a number of weeks. As the leaves begin to separate from the tree, they get less water. Without water, the leaves cannot make new chlorophyll. The old chlorophyll begins to fade, and the green color starts to disappear. That is a beautiful tree. I love the bark pattern on that tree. Now, other colors can be seen in the leaves. Other pigments have been in the leaves all along, but they were hidden by the dark dark green of the chlorophyll. Once the green color fades, the yellow and orange pigments can be seen. These pigments give color to the leaves of birches, poplars, and elms. Some foods like bananas and carrots get their natural yellow and orange coloring from these same pigments. They also give color to some flowers. Maybe you can think of some pretty flowers. What flowers are yellow? Maybe a daisy? Autumn leaves have other colors as well. The yellows and oranges have been in the leaves all along. Other pigments are made as the leaves begin to die. These new pigments are made from the extra sugar stored in the leaves. Sunlight causes the stored sugar to change the pigment. The new pigments make some leaves turn red, rust, or even purple. The more sugar there is, the brighter the colors will be. Bright days and cool nights bring about the best fall colors. You can see how it goes from green to orange, green to brown, green to red, green to purple. Oh my goodness. Maple leaves get their red color from these new pigments. Many flowers and some foods such as beets and radishes get their color from these red pigments too. The brilliant red of sumac leaves shows up only in the fall when these pigments form. Some trees, like oaks, make tannin in the fall. Tannin is not a pigment, but it does color the leaves. Oak leaves turn a rich brown color in autumn. Oh, there's a squirrel playing among the leaves. One more. The changing color of autumn leaves is caused by changes in weather and light. This is why the colors are not the same every year. The best leaf colors usually come with lots of bright sunshine and crisp, clear nights. Too much rain may make the colors dull. An early frost may kill the leaves too soon. Evergreen trees like pines and spruces keep their leaves all year long. But in cool climates, other trees must lose their leaves so they can survive the winter. After the leaves have changed the color, they are ready to separate from the tree. When they are just barely hanging on, just a little bit of wind or rain will make them fall to the ground. And in just a short time, the tree will begin to look bare. Piles of dead leaves collect under the tree. Some will blow away and others will be raked up. The leaves that are left will begin to rot, and over time, they will become part of the soil. Rotting leaves enrich the soil with minerals that the tree needs to stay healthy. So boys and girls, sometimes it's good to leave the leaves on the ground because it helps the tree and the new plants. When the last of the leaves have fallen, the tree is ready for winter. During the cold weather, the tree will be dormant or resting. New leaf buds have already formed. Next spring, they will open and begin to make food for the tree. But now in the fall, it's time to enjoy the colors of the leaves. Beautiful autumn foliage cannot be seen everywhere. Only some places, such as New England, have displays of many colors. This is because the weather conditions are just right for so many different kinds of trees. Wow, that is incredibly beautiful. We don't have that here in Southern California. We just don't have the right weather for it. Fall is a time to have fun with leaves. It's a time to take in the sights and sounds. It's time for jumping in great big piles of leaves, and then sometimes for raking them up. Fall is a time to get ready for winter. The trees are ready. Are you? Oh my goodness, this was such an awesome book. I love it. Why do leaves change color? All right, boys and girls, see you next week.